Welcome to the Quake 100% walkthrough for the PC. This is played through Steam. I'm Big Mac Davis here, and this is Episode 1, Dimension of the Doomed. And this is E1M3, The Necropolis. Alright, the Necropolis, 65 monsters and 3 secrets to find. Let's do it. We start in this cavern area with some health and some shells, and a new weapon, the grenade launcher, which we'll use against the zombies. Now, the zombies can only be killed if they are jibbed, and to jib them, you can use the grenade launcher, the rocket launcher, or the super shotgun if you have the quad damage active. So keep that in mind. There are a couple of fiends that we will hope to catch in some of the explosions. But yes, grenade launcher, rocket launcher, and nails are effective against the fiends. And we'll just snipe this guy through the bars. His grenades are ineffective. We'll grab the rockets here. There is a way to get the green armor in a little bit, and I'll show you when that will be. We could go down the stairs right now, but let's stay up top for right now and go through the door. And shoot the button to make some stairs. Now when you grab the nail gun, it's actually a trap. It seals you inside, and a crushing ceiling coming down to crush you, so we'll just hide until it goes back up. And now the trap is ineffective, and we can escape if need be. So further on down, what I do is I go at this area backwards because there's some zombies we have to jib with the grenade launcher, and grab the rockets from where they came. Now out here, the first things I like to do is snipe off the scrag in the far back left corner, and then carefully peek out to the left, take out another scrag, and then slowly go down the incline to awaken a third scrag to defeat with your weapons. You may notice behind the left pillar over there a brand new enemy. This is the Shambler, a very dangerous enemy that is actually, using the grenade launcher is not effective against him because explosives only do half damage to the Shamblers. So I use my nails here. For the ranged attack, he has an electrified bolt, so dodge his attacks, and when he's close range, he'll use a melee clawing attack. His electrified bolt attack is actually very quick, so you want to hide as soon as you start seeing him revving it up. But be careful, a second one will spawn when the first one is dead. Once you use enough nails, I switch to the double-barreled shotgun. Once both of them are dead, you can pat yourself on the back for 2 monstrosities that have been slain. Now, on your way across the first bridge, I like to snipe off a scrag over by the gold door. And also, another scrag is hidden in the little alcove up there. Aw, he's just minding his business. I make him my business. Gather up all the weapons, or all the ammo, and we come to the gold door that needs the gold key. So we'll have to come back to this later, but there is the gold key down there. But we'll do everything in sequence here, so we will go back And now we'll go down the stairs. With the ogres, I always like firing one rocket at the ogre and then finish him off with the super shotgun or the double-barreled shotgun. And then I'll just snipe off this ogre with just the regular shotgun. Now when this ogre dies, he'll actually cause another ogre to open up here. So we'll deal with him as well. Wow, nice shot. There's also a scrag in here that we will gladly kill. There's nothing where this ogre came from, and there's no way to get up there and grab the ogre's backpack, unfortunately. Now down below there are a couple more zombies that we need to jib. Oh, gosh, I didn't mean to fall down, but that's okay. We'll just take this lift back up. And this will actually take us to the green armor, and we can step on the floor plate to get ourselves out. Now we'll take care of the ogre. My goodness! These guys are quick to fire. Now we'll jump over to where he was to get his backpack with the 2 rockets. And then we'll just fall down to grab the shells and the items. Oh, now where these nails were, you're supposed to shoot this wall to open up the first secret area. But I guess my rockets already did that. Now we'll ride the lift up, and this is where I would have shown the green armor. I showed it a bit earlier than I planned because I fell down. Now we'll cross the bridge to another hole down below with more zombies. So I just stay up above and snipe down the zombies until they jib all over the place. Now, if you don't jib them, they'll just fall down prone on the ground, and they will eventually get back up. And they are invulnerable when they are prone, so you have to wait for them to get back up before you can try again. Now, out in this watery area with the gold key, keep in mind that there are 2 zombies, one right here, and then one beyond the gold key that you'll want to find and jib. And then over against this back wall here that's kind of missing or misaligned texture is a secret cave that has the Ring of Shadows. It makes you invisible to all the enemies, which is handy for when you grab the gold key. Because we got 2 zombies that don't see us, and 2 zombies that don't see us. And we'll go back up the elevator. And go back up this elevator. We have a new ogre. So while the Ring of Shadows is active, now it's inactive. Take care of the ogre so he doesn't see you. He came from this new opening when you grab the gold key, so grab the health inside if you need it. And now we'll backtrack across the Shambler bridges to get to the gold door. We'll take care of an ogre and a scrag. No big deal. Now down here is a trap. What you want to do is hug the left wall on this bridge. Because that will happen. Luckily it is a one-time trap, but that thing does a lot of damage. So we'll fall down below, and we'll jib a whole bunch of zombies in this canal area. Yeah, see, he fell down, so now I have to wait for him to get back up. We'll head down the right path later. For now, let's head up this ramp and take care of an ogre at the top. He's dead. And we'll jib more zombies. All the zombies. But up here is a nice reward with some rockets. So we'll fall back down below. Now that this ramp has been taken care of, we can now go to the right. It doesn't matter which path you take. And we'll do this ramp now with another ogre. So like before, I just like to stand here on the sides and kill him. Now up the ramp, I hug the back wall right here. Kind of, but back up a little bit. Usually their grenades will not be able to hit you. Sometimes they will, but most of the time they will not. And we'll jump our way up to the two ogres. Press the button to open up 4 alcoves down below with 4 zombies. I love making things jib. Oh, yes! Beautiful! Go in the alcoves for some supplies. Now, through this door, the first thing I like to do is take care of a fiend on the left. Hopefully, one of those grenades hits him, but in this case, he jumped right over it. That's fine, though. We'll grab the nails. Now, on the right is a barred area with some shells. What's interesting is when you snipe this guy off up here, and he dies, the bars open up, allowing you to get the shells. But now we see a barred area with a yellow armor. And, like before, when you snipe off this guy, the bars open up to the yellow armor. Now, I'm not going to grab the yellow armor until the end of this map. I like doing it that way. But there is a secret behind the yellow armor leading up above to the rockets. I'll show how to get that later. For now, let's ride this lift up. Now, up here is the final battle of the map, but it is very tricky. But I've got a strategy that will help out a little bit. Don't fire a shot just yet at the 2 fiends, but rather back up from them and just wait patiently for the elevator to go back down. That is your cue to try and get the fiends to jump into the pit. By just circle strafing around the pit, if at all possible. Holy shoot. No one's wanting to jump in the pit now. They're getting right on the lip and then jumping. That's just astounding to me. It worked so well last time. Holy shoot. Like, I've done like 6 practice runs of this map, and every single time they've jumped right in the pit. No problem. Come on! I don't understand what's the problem. They're doing these giant leaps when usually they do these little tiny leaps when they're far away from me. There we go. What the heck was that? Anyway, now that the 2 fiends are down there, by the way, when the 2 fiends die, 2 more will spawn. I just shoot 3 grenades down there. Yep, both of them died, so now we gotta hopefully see if this is gonna work. Of course it's not. Why wouldn't it? There we go, he just walked in. Fine, fair enough. There! See, that's what they're supposed to do. Anyway, let's face the exit door, because when both of those fiends die, we got a freaking shambler to kill. I guess they didn't die, or at least one survived. There we go. We'll use a few nails on this guy. I just used the central or the side pillars as a hold point. You can get in close to the pillar enough to where he'll just use his melee attack, which is kind of funny actually, but we'll kind of just deal with him normally. There we go. Now normally, if you want to do this the normal intended way, you just circle strafe around the pit, shooting at the fiends until they die, and then handle the shambler the same way you saw me. That took way more effort than I intended it to do, but whatever. The life of a recording. We'll jump back down into the pit, and now we'll grab the yellow armor since I now desperately need it. And we'll head through the secret and jump immediately. Because if you fall down, you'll have to come back through the teleporter again to try it again to get the rockets. I think I left 1 pack of nails behind. I think I did. You know what? I'm not going to worry about it. Let's just get out of here. Oh, that's right. You can't ride the elevator back up again. You have to take the teleporter back up. And that's it. We are done. Wow. For some odd reason, and I can't explain why, the fiends would not jump into the pit. When you're playing this map, odds are they're going to jump in the pit right away. I don't know what. It was just bad luck that they were just doing these long jumps right on the edge of the lip. It just couldn't have been more perfect than that. Most of the time they just jump right in, begging you to shoot them with the grenade launcher down the pit at them. It's so easy. Takes all of 30 seconds to kill all 4 of the fiends, but this one, what? Took like 2 minutes or something like that? Oh well, whatever. I guess it's not foolproof like I thought it was, but it works most of the time. I will just say it that much. The shamblers are really dangerous. If you let them get a hold of you with their electricity attack, or even their double claw attack, that's bad news. You're going to suffer a lot of damage. And when they rev up their electric attack, you want to dodge right away. Don't think you can get 1 extra shot in before you start dodging. No, you want to dodge right away. Because those things hurt, and they use their electric attack really quickly, which is faster than you may think. But with that, we also encountered the zombie for the first time, and the only way to kill them, like I said, is by jibbing them with rockets or grenades, or the double-barreled shotgun if you have the quad damage. Other than that, not much else to say. It's a pretty fun map, pretty difficult map actually, especially the ending, with the 4 fiends and the shambler. Holy smokes. But for now, we will move on to the next map. The Grizzly Grotto. but that will be for next time. So I'm Big Mac Davis here, and I'll see you in more of the Quake 100% walkthrough. So, take care, everybody. I will see you then.